You might be thinking, is this all he wears? No, I'm just filming like 3 videos in one go. What's good everyone on YouTube, it's me again, back with another video, and sticking with the theme of Adidas, today we'll be just talking about a pair of Campus. And this particular pair of Campus was like an SNS exclusive, SNS being sneakers and stuff. And for this sneakers and stuff exclusive, this was part of the homemade pack. So the homemade pack was like 3 Campus and a bunch of clothing, and it was supposed to represent kind of like homemade like desserts or like foods that you can make. So like the yellow one I think was like lemonade, and the purple one was like cupcakes. And then as you've probably seen in the thumbnail of the picture, I'm sure you can guess this Dookie Brown is actually chocolate brownies. So I feel like, you know, people sometimes just pull inspirations out of thin air. I mean, just 2 videos ago we talked about like Einstein and theory of relativity Socrates, but I guess inspiration can come from anything. So with enough rambling about this intro, today we'll be talking about the Adidas Campus 80 in the chocolate brownie colorway. So yeah, with the intro out of the way, let's get into the box. So we've got a pretty standard Adidas blue box. So we've got the Originals logo on the sides, and we've just got the 3 stripes. Now once we flip open the box, he's got the same sort of white paper with like the pea colored Adidas logo, and the shoes are stuffed with really small amounts of paper in the toe. And in addition to the regular laces on the shoe itself, you get a pair of extra white laces to go with the shoe. This is like a true white, so I personally am not going to use it on the shoe just because a lot of it seems to be like more of an off-white, but we'll get to that in a bit. And if you move to the side, it reads Campus 80s. So the retail price on these, off SNS's website, it was like 99 USD. Not sure my conversion, but that might be like 140 Australian dollars. I'll find the figure and put the conversion here. And yeah, for 140, 130 Australian dollars, sort of like standard price for a Campus. It's full price for a Campus. But I actually think the colorway itself is just really nice, so I decided to just pull the trigger at full price. So with the box out of the way, let's get into the shoes. And here we are, the Adidas Campus 80s in the chocolate brownie colorway. So you may have noticed I've called this the Campus 80s, and much like the Superstar 80s, this is actually slightly different from regular Campus that Adidas puts out. So the main thing I sort of noticed between the two is that the midsole texturing is far more vicious than compared to the regular Campus. I've got a pair of regular Campus, so I'll probably show some B-roll showing the differences, but we've got far more heavy textures on the midsole. And just the overall shape of the shoe is a little different. It seems to be a little more narrow, a little more slimmer, but wider as a shoe. So those are the main differences I found between the two. But aside from that, just touching on like this, the shoe is primarily made up of this like Dookie Brown suede. And the suede actually has a really nice feel to it. It feels very nice, it smells pretty good as well. I don't know if you guys smell your shoes, but I do. And we've just got the white 3 stripes on the side. And then on the back we've got the Adidas logo done in gold. But it's sort of like a matted gold, it's not too shiny. And then on the insoles, this is probably where the most interesting details are. We've actually got leather insoles with a brownie stack on the left pair, and the recipe, or at least the ingredients to make brownies, on the right pair. Don't know if you'll ever need to use it, but there you go. And actually touching on the insoles, another thing I needed to mention between the 80s and the regular Campus is that the archway in the Campus 80s is far more pronounced than the regular Campus, which is a much flatter shoe. So if you're someone with like a really flat foot, you may find this to be a little aggravating, but aside from that, that's just another thing I noticed. And then stock on the shoe, we've got these like brown laces, which I think look pretty nice as is. And then moving down to the midsole, it's just a pretty standard sort of rubber cup sole. As I said before, heavily textured. And then moving to the outsole, we've got this herringbone traction outsole, because I think the Campus was originally a basketball silhouette of sorts. And yeah, That pretty much covers the main features of this particular shoe. In terms of sizing, I actually found that the Campus 80s fits true to size, and I think they fixed the sizing between like regular Campus and these. I found with regular Campus they fit longer and narrower than this shoe, but this shoe fits shorter and wider, so I would say go true to size in this shoe. So I'm a true to size 9.5 in most of my sneakers. I bought these in the US 9.5 and they fit me great. Now, in terms of comfort, because like it is like a slightly wider shoe compared to a regular Campus, I find these to be more comfortable than a regular Campus. But that's not saying much. It's still a rubber cup sole. There's not much cushioning in the heel. The archway, it feels quite nice, and I actually don't mind the arch support, but it's pretty intense when you first try them on. So if you have really flat feet, you may find this to be irritating. The upper itself, because the suede that they use is really soft, it actually flexes really nicely. For a shoe of this like age and this style, I'd say it feels pretty expected on feet. Now I'm getting to the part of the video where I talk about my opinions on this shoe. And you know what, I'm just gonna put it out there. I honestly think Travis Scott has probably put a lot of people on the map in terms of like brown color. Honestly, like, now that I have seen like the Travis Scott like Jordan 1s and like that sort of brown color, I've always been kind of like now eyeing out brown colors, as you can probably tell by this striped shirt as well. And when I saw this particular shoe, I thought the brown that they used on this shoe was really beautiful in my opinion. It's this nice sort of dark brownie color. It's got a really nice texture with the suede. It's got that kind of like quality where you swipe it in different directions and it changes the color. And overall, it just suits this silhouette really well. The silhouette is a really sleek, kind of like low-key kind of silhouette. And honestly, it probably just work with any outfit. And I honestly think that more brown sneakers or brown, I guess, garments should be coming out more, because I actually think it works really nicely as a neutral color. Because we've seen black done to death, every shade of grey done. But why don't we add just brown into our closets? I think that would work really well. But for this shoe, I'd say it's good. I like it. So yeah. And with that, we come to the end of another video. So I'd love to hear what you guys think about this Adidas Campus in the Campus 80 in the chocolate brownie colorway. And out of the 3 Campus that released, which was your favorite? So yeah, obviously this one because I bought it. And I'd probably say the second favorite would be like the lime pair, but the other 2 are really bright, but this is for me. So like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and if you're into more sneakers, vlogs, dance, that sort of thing, consider subscribing to the channel. Time for the on feet. I'll catch you guys in another video. Yeah, did I really just say Travis Scott made brown hot? I think I did. I'm not ashamed of it.